See if anyone gets on here. Probably not going to keep this up, but I need to get this out. Scrolling through YouTube, and I saw something that annoyed me a lot. Yeah, I did. Because I know what I just went through. And I know I'm coming out the other side of it and how much better I feel. So let's see if anyone gets on here. Hi. Is everyone here? Yeah. I'm tired. But I saw something on YouTube. Hi. What a way to confuse people. That's all I can say. I've heard a lot of people talk about this too. And it's frustrating. Yeah, like I was ready for bed, and like all my lights are out. I got shit to do tomorrow, but see if anyone gets on here. I see one's on here, but hello. I see you. See, even my cat's asleep. He's ready for bed. But yeah, it's no wonder people are so damn confused. That's all I have to say. Hearing one thing from one person, actually hearing one thing from like 20 fucking people, and then someone comes on and says something completely different. That's bullshit. Might be true, rain true for some, but what a way to confuse people who are in toxic relationships. I'm just waiting. Look, I'm going to put it like this. Most of my people, and most of the people within, this community, know if you're in a relationship where you were stuck and you couldn't break free and you're finally getting to the point where you can, please don't turn back because some reader says, well, they're still thinking about you. All they want is you. That's bullshit. I'm telling y'all now. Don't listen to that. Break free. Seriously, you'll know by their actions whether or not they're truthfully wanting you. They'll contact you. They haven't talked to you in 6 fucking months. There's your clue, Sherlock. They haven't made any attempt at all. Hey, how are you? I just saw something that really fucking annoyed me on YouTube. I had to get on here and talk about it. I saw something. Did you hear what I just said? Because I'll reiterate. Yeah. I was scrolling through, looking for my Aries stuff. You know, I only watch for my sign. I don't watch for any others. But I can't tell you how many readings I've got. Well, kind of was just like, yeah. Yeah. For the since I've been doing readings, and since I've been I attract a lot of people who are stuck in these toxic relationships. Y'all know who you are. And then I see, here, I'm going to turn this light on because that way y'all can see. There. I'm tired of shit, but I felt like I had to get on here because I saw something that was to like, not necessarily a particular, but just across the board, something that had to do with, and I'm not saying anything about this particular person. I'm not mentioning no damn names, but if you're watching tarot readers who only tell you butterflies and rainbows, that's bullshit. When you see the actions of the person you're dealing with. I saw something that said something about, I don't want to cause conflict, but okay. Yeah, I'm going to cause probably some fucking conflict. I don't give a shit. Saw something that said something like, you're finally moving on and all they can think about is you. Are you fucking kidding me? What a way to confuse people that are finally moving forward. If these people haven't talked to you and or made an effort to be in your life in the last 6 months, you're giving people hope that are finally moving forward. Which was kind of annoying to me after all the readings that I have put out and so many other tarot readers where it's like, look, you're dealing with a toxic person. And people are having a hard time breaking free. How many people have had a hard time breaking free of these narcissistic, abusive, fucking toxic relationships? And where the person obviously is not putting in effort, joint effort. Move on from that. Don't listen to that reader. Continue moving forward. You want to know what? If that person is really thinking about you, guess what they're going to do? They're going to make a fucking effort. They're going to contact you. They're going to call you. In the meanwhile, you don't worry about that person. Please don't. Move forward. Worry about yourself. Love you. Oh yeah, they probably see half of us loving ourselves finally. Yeah, they're probably thinking about you. Big fucking deal. Think away. Think about what you missed. Think about what you fucking lost. Dumbasses. Like, that stuff just drives me nuts. People getting other people's hopes up when it's not. Look, if I get a love reading for somebody and it shows about somebody coming back, I'll let you know if they're not toxic. That's where you'll know. Watch their actions. Don't listen to words. Don't listen to, sift it through your integrity. What does your gut tell you? What have they done for me lately? What have they done for you lately? That's a Janet Jackson song. Listen to it. I'm an 80s girl, so what have you done for me lately? Ooh, yeah. Exactly. Like I said, I've had so many people finally accept the fact that these idiots from their past aren't worth it. Yeah, I'm so annoyed. I see that and I'm like, oh my God, please don't. I hope my people in my community don't watch that because it took them forever to accept the fact of what they're actually dealing with. And then I see that shit. I'm like, there's a lot of tarot readers that are, most of us are on the same wavelength. A lot of us have gone through this too. And out the other side, finally got spit out the other side into the dark night of the soul and coming out of that. Wonder what? Now we're here to help you figure it out. And the cards back us up. Know that it's your intuition and your higher self is going to let you know. Don't ever listen. Even me, if I don't resonate, click off. That's great. I'm fine with that. It's good. I'm not gonna resonate for everybody. Not everybody's gonna want to hear my message because I speak to a certain group of people. But first off, I don't care if my exes are thinking about me or any toxic motherfucker. Period. They're in the past. Gotta let them there. Like I said, a narcissist don't change. If that's what you were dealing with, if you were dealing with that energy signature, they don't fucking change. They could hoover, they could act like they changed. And then guess what? 2 weeks later, you're back in the same fucking spot and you're going through another 6 months in your bed depressed because of how they freaking treated you and sucked your energy dry. Do yourself a favor. Listen to what your gut tells you. Forget that. Look for somebody who's on your same energy signature. And that's, yeah, it's kind of hard to find sometimes. But until that comes in, love you and do you and be on your grind. Be on your freaking grind, man. Absolutely, you're going to draw people in because that's attractive. When you're on your grind, you're doing you, and then they want to suck you down and pull you down. We have to remember that, though. Some people are so stuck in that pain and stuck on that nostalgia of how it was. You know, and then I see that bullshit and I'm just like, oh my God, I hope none of my people see that. Because they're finally coming out the other side too. And it's so painful. They'll know if they're dealing with a narcissist or it's painful. But when you come even out of the pain, because I'm not angry with any of those exes anymore. I don't want them to come back. I hope they stay as far away from me as possible. I want to completely rid my whole energy system of all of those people so that I'm not even on that frequency. I want to draw in someone on my frequency. That's a positive frequency. That is spiritual. That understands me. And that loves me for me, not what I can do for them. Sure, it should be an equal give and, equal exchange of give and take. That's what it should be. If you're putting in all the damn work and you're the one making all the damn effort and you're the one who is always contacting them, that then when they know, when they don't respond, you get freaked out. And then your emotions are on a roller coaster all the fucking time. They know that. That's what gets you stuck. And when I see stuff like that's why I like to watch stuff. I love to watch my own tarot readings for Aries, not my personal, but other people's who I know are on my same frequency. And like there are certain tarot readers who I know are right in the same wavelength as me. All these other fluffy hearts and rainbows, I'm not even gonna, they're all getting deleted. Because they're not on my frequency. I'm not trying to dupe people, keep people stuck, and then try and get readings that way. Ain't happening. That's all that's for. Propaganda. Oh, is my ex going to come back to me? Who fucking cares what your ex is doing? That's where you have to be. Get on your grind. Be about you. You're going to pull in somebody else who sees that and admires that about you, not tries to steal your energy and everything that you work for. That's what I've dealt with. Not try and hurt you and get you stuck and go in cycles with these fucking people. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. Say, Jack. Say, we don't want to have to go through that again, do we? Look at him. Say hi. Yeah. This cat's been my best friend. He got me through all these narcissistic bastards being just like this, cuddly with me. He's my best friend. Aren't you, Jack? He even shit in a narcissist's shoe because he didn't like him. And on his pillow after he left for work one morning. He knew what he was doing. Yep. He didn't like him. Did you, Jack? So you didn't like that piece of trash. Yep. Took a big, fat, steamy dump right on his pillow after he left for work. It's my boy. He tried to warn me. No, I stayed stuck for another fucking 2.5 years. Living with that bastard who was cheating on me and has a kid with someone else while he was with me. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Yes, hold on one second. Who's at my door?
It's me.
I'm on live.
Okay.
Can't talk right now.
Tell everyone I say hi.
Yeah. Rosario?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Rosario says hi.
Hi, everyone.
These kids. Yeah. So, I don't know. Have you guys saw readings like that lately where you just get confused? You're just kind of like, okay, they're saying to let them go and this person's saying they're coming back. Yeah, I know. I was on with him earlier. I love him. I do. I like him a lot. He's my same sign. Like, him and I are both at Aries. Yeah, I know, man. Here's the thing. And I watch D-Lo all the time. Dude, that guy makes my head spin. I love it though because he's deep and he's in Aries. Yes, I'm single. I am single. Yep. Most ascended people are in this community. Most of us who look at YouTube channel, yeah, we're single. Well, it is. It is simple, but it's deep and it hits your spirit. And then for me being a Libra rising, and I have to sift that through both sides. So it's like he's already on to the next thing, and I'm still trying to comprehend because of, yeah. And then I have Saturn as my moon, so then I'm trying to stabilize it. But my Pisces, I have my Neptune is in Sagittarius, which is mutable, and then I have a lot of Pisces in me. So it hits me on a subconscious level, and then I get it then, but it takes a little bit. And then it's like, all right, yeah, I get that. But usually he's already on to the 5th thing by the time I get like the 1st or 2nd. So I have to watch his stuff a couple times. But yeah, it's pretty damn deep. I love it. Love it. He's my buddy. Peace Dealer is my buddy too. Mike is my boy. Do I like Star Wars? Yes, I do. Empire Strikes Back is my favorite. I have to put my glasses on. Sorry, guys. My freaking eyesight. I gotta look back here. Yeah, either way. You know what? When it comes to the Star Wars movies, how do you guys feel now that they made these extensions on like 7 and 8? Like, how do you guys feel about those new ones? Because you're talking about all the archangels. You didn't say Metatron yet. Yeah, Raphael. Yeah. Well, that's not for me. Like, I like the first 6, and then after I like The Empire Strikes Back. It's my favorite. Yep, like I said, just what I was saying earlier, make sure that you're sifting everything. Yeah, I just saw 11:11 the other day. Make sure that with these relationships that they're on the same energy signature you are. Obviously, if you're dealing with a low vibrational person, you're an empath and you're going to attract dark energies because of your light. And now with everything expanding with Jupiter and Sagittarius, obviously these people are going to be freaking watching. Yeah. That's all I can tell you. Even though it's weird because it seems like, well, thank you. My energy on my readings is usually better. I'm exhausted. I'm 43. I'm freaking exhausted. Well, thank you. I'm always smiling. But I'm an empath, and I'm a light worker. So, nope. I'll be 44 in April. I'm an Aries, so I'm a young one. Yeah, do you like what that says here? I don't know if you can see it. And it's probably backward for you, but it says my chakras are aligned as fuck. Oh boy. Yeah, I look bad tonight, actually. I look terrible because the last 2 days I've been painting. I've been doing, if you look at the video I did earlier today. Ooh, mutable. That Virgo. And then you said you're a Virgo sun and a Pisces moon. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh no, you're a Pisces rising, Virgo sun. So you're constantly, that's like me. Your opposite sign is your rising sign. That's the same with me. I'm an Aries sun. My opposite sign is Libra. So they're constantly warring against each other, and you're constantly warring against real versus, you know, not 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 real or imaginary, should I say. I get that. That's like, dude, and it's your moon sign that will actually your moon sign is actually who you are. Even though your core of who you are is your sun sign. That is who you are. And then you're warned against your rising sign all the frickin' time. And then your moon sign is what stabilizes it all. I'm a Capricorn moon. So, and then my Venus is in Taurus. So, like, that stability in a relationship is what I need to feel secure. Like, I'm constantly forever spouting off. Well, I've been very quiet the last few years because I went through a huge ego death. Huge ego death. If I could tell you as an Aries sun all the shit. Yes, I live in Pennsylvania. If I can tell you all the shit that I personally went through as an Aries during this Uranus transit, you wouldn't fucking believe all the shit I went through. You're in Illinois? I'm telling you, it's been rough. And then, like I said, I have Libra as my rising sign. So, and then a Capricorn moon, which is like, I have Aries and Capricorn. And Aries, am I a Jedi? I'm somewhere up in the stars. I'm not human. No fucking way am I human. I'm an alchemist. I can bend all 4 elements. I had the Beast Dealer do my natal chart. I have every element pretty well matched. Every single element. But there's always opposing. I have so many squares in my my chart that the oppositions and the squares way outweigh the trines. Somebody actually asked me that. Well, I can manipulate all the elements to however I need to manipulate them. But I choose only to, that's kind of like my contract with Saturn, is to only be able to manipulate them if it's for the greater good of others. You know, for the greater good of the conscious community. Like, I don't ever want to put out a bad vibe out there that's going to ever hurt anybody. Like, I want everybody to come into their full power. Well, what is your sun sign? I'll tell you. I'm a fire starter. And I don't mean I go out and start fires like burn houses down. I don't do I like to start fires under people's asses to get them fucking moving in their direction and in their calling. Your sun sign is like, it's who you are. It's arson. No, I don't commit art. I don't commit crime. I'm not a crime person. No, I got Libra as my risings. There's like, I always want what's best for everybody. I want fairness and justice all the fucking time. But no, your sun sign is like when your birthday is. When's your birthday? I'll tell you. Like, I'm April 2nd. Oh, you're a Taurus? Well, I'll have to look at your chart. Taurus are pretty stable. Well, you can email me if you want. Look me up on Facebook. I know. And being in that position is hard. Because we don't want to I don't know about you. I just want to go home. It's like I felt like with being an Aries sun, the last 7.5 years with Uranus going through my first house. Look me up on Facebook. It's Lisa Luann. We can chat. Lisa Luann. You can find me on Facebook. Just you can send me a message. Let me know too. Yeah, it's extremely difficult. Yeah, I'm not. I know I'm going through tons of ascension symptoms. So I've been. I live in Pennsylvania. I know I've been going through tons of ascension symptoms. I haven't really figured. I know, like, in my natal chart, it says my region was tropical. So I don't necessarily, I haven't figured out yet, like, exactly which star planet I'm from. I don't know. I know I was sent here as a light worker. That's pretty much what I know. I have dreams and like I'm coming into all of this so fast. I just went through a 2-year dark night of the soul. 2 years it took me. And I'm finally getting spewed out the other side of it where I'm getting my energy back. What degree do you need, bud? My tropical degree? You can look up my chart. I'll give you my info if you want. I don't want to click off here. I don't want to click off of here and then to look it up. I'm not sure exactly what might it. It's pretty. I think it's pretty deep in the cap. I'm not 110% sure. I haven't checked that part out. But I'm part of Cap Moon Club. It took me a long time to come into my gifting, though. I know that much. As my superpowers. My intuition's always been there. I've always been able to hear things, see things. I saw full-blown apparition spirits. I'm not sure. Do you want me to Do you want me to check? Because I can check. I know I can talk to spirits. I know I've been able to cross them over. Lost souls who's needed to go into the light so that they can figure out whether they're ascending or descend or whatever they're doing. Okay, hang on a minute. Let me go off of here a second. Give me a minute. On. Doggone it. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna have to yeah, it's not letting me unless I get off of here completely and click out, it's not gonna let me look. Let me grab my laptop a minute. It's still plugged in. Ah. Sorry. Yeah, my computer's dead too. Story of my life. I don't know what other way to freaking look for this. Yeah, I probably should have everything. I probably should have everything written down, but I don't. I actually have everything like on when the Peace Dealer did my stuff. He actually everything's on there. But I can give you if you want to look up my chart, I will give you my information. I'll write a comment for you, and you can look it up. Okay, my birthday. My name's Lisa. My female, obviously. Well, maybe not. Okay, I got your friend request then through Facebook. And then my birthday is April 2nd, 1975. I was born at 8:08 p.m. in Sunbury, Pennsylvania. Did you get all that? Yep, April 2nd. $1975, honey. Yeah, you got to scroll that bitch back. I'm old. $8:08 p.m. And it's 1975, not 95. I have a tattoo on both my arms. There's one. There's the other. Yep. I got tattoos everywhere. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. You can let me know. Yeah. Hello, everybody that's on here. Yeah. I normally look decent. It's just I've been working at, look, it's like my hair's all matted. There's my left arm. But you can't see a lot of it because the shirt I have on, but yeah. I have some pretty dope ink. The guy from Ink Master Season 1 did them. Yeah, I got it. I already accepted your friend request. I've been in pain. I've been painting my apartment building the last 2 days and shampooing carpets and cleaning, and it's been shit that I should have gotten done months ago. But Spirit had other plans. Said, no, you stay home, stay in bed. Teaching you some new things right now. Yep. Teaching you how to love you. Even though I don't look like I love myself too much right now, but I look shitty. Oh boy. And it's back down there tomorrow because I got to change locks, and then I have to make keys, and then I have to move shit and clean and shampoo and wipe down walls. No problem. How cold is it in Illinois? Oh, because it's freaking cold here in Pennsylvania. I don't like it. Then again, I wasted my whole summer away in the air conditioning, so. Well. Yeah, it's about that here, too. Did you have a nice Christmas? Did you watch any of my tarot readings? My Christmas was good. One of the things I was on here earlier bitching about is I see all these fluffy duffy people on here giving false hope to people. It's like, oh. My tarot readings are pretty interesting. Taurus energy was really hard to get into for me when I first started with this. Even though my Venus is in Taurus, it was hard for me to get into. It's getting a little bit better. But you probably will really resonate with me a lot. Well, you're my friend on Facebook now, so I do readings through Facebook Messenger. I've been up early every day. I've been down painting my apartment. Well, if you want to see my real, who I really am, get on my Aries readings. Watch them. Pisces are usually pretty good. Looks like my boy got off of here. You seem kind. Yeah, I'm usually nice. I'm nice to everybody. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my buddy who was supposed to look up my chart. There's only just me and you, Nash. Well, I've been helping a lot of light workers get on their path. Oh, someone else. I wonder if he's back. There's another person on here. Yeah. One of the things I can tell you, you guys, Just the two of us. Well, there's somebody else on here now, but I don't know who else is on here. I don't know if my buddy's back who was looking at my chart stuff or not. I don't know. But yeah, if you can hit the like button, that'd be cool. Yeah, what I'm trying to tell people, I'm not going to resonate with everybody. Right-handed. Is if you're dealing with a breakup and you get on and it's been more than 5 months. I talk with both. I just went through college, so I had to do a lot of speeches and I had to do a lot of stuff in front of people. So this, for me, it's kind of natural now at this point. And it was interesting because when I got my first set of tarot cards and I heard Spirit tell me to start doing tarot readings on YouTube, I didn't even ask questions. I was like, all right, okay. And at that time, like there was a decent amount of tarot. But now there's so many tarot readers on YouTube. It's crazy. And that was actually, that came out at the end of last year about all these tarot readers coming out. And a lot of them were going to be, a lot of fakes were going to be exposed. Wow. I can see through a lot of stuff. I can see real versus fake. I mean, all you got to do, well, with tarot readers, like, yeah, whatever resonates. It's, obviously, if you're on that energetic level where you're pining after your ex, there's going to be tarot readers who are going to cater to that energetic level. They're going to feel that and they're going to sense that and they're going to talk about that. Me, a lot of my people were just stuck on a past relationship and it was toxic and they couldn't break free of it. But a lot of that has already come to light and has been exposed because a lot of people have been stuck on relationships that were just toxic and a low vibrational energetic. It's about time. Because I'm going to tell you what, if I did not have my YouTube community, if I didn't have my online community, I would be lost. Not understanding what happened, what was going on. I wouldn't understand anything about what I went through. Like YouTube and the people who are actually opening up their mouth and getting it out there pretty much have saved my life. Besides my cat. Because I honestly would think I was going crazy with all the stuff I was seeing, hearing, experiencing. I'd think I was freaking nuts. But yeah, I wasn't planning on coming on tonight. But like I said, I kind of just got a little bit irked because I don't want the wrong people who are finally... I know. I've had so many people. I get into... When I do tarot readings, you'll see me kind of just... You'll not barely... I won't look at the camera a whole lot. But I'll just go off into La La Land and with the cards and tell a story. And if you watch one reading to the next and you can pick up on it, you can see that the way I do readings, like from one reading to the next, from 1 week to the next, like the future energies are now the present energies and the present energies are now the past energies. Like it's a progression. So I figured out I'm a progressive reader. And then there's synchronicities even within my own reading that end up showing up in my own freaking life for my reading. Like you'll notice in some of my other readings that there's certain, especially the Aries, when I do Aries or Scorpio, certain readings that is super magical, that there are synchronicities that happen during the reading. With usually I put it out there, and not until I go back and check the actual reading I did, and then it clicks. Like me and the ex narcissist, this last one that I dealt with, like there was a lot of scrap, like not so nice words exchanged between him and I after I cut it off. And he cut it off, but actually it was me that completely cut it off, because you want to know what? He'd still be cycling back around if I'd let him. Fuck that. I didn't deserve that. I found out what I deserved, and it wasn't that. I didn't deserve being abused. I didn't deserve going in cycles with people, and neither does anybody else. These narcissists need to freaking get gone from good people. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I noticed a lot of the people in my community, that's the energy they were dealing with. What did he do? Well, I'm actually starting my new channel in January about it. Not necessarily about him, but just the energy signature of narcissists, how they suck you in, how it takes forever to break free of that energy, because basically you're locked into a matrix. When you start dealing with a narcissist and you have that sexual energy exchange, you get locked into that matrix, and it's like a web. And to break out of that, it takes a spiritual awakening to break yourself and pull yourself out of it. However, when you finally do pull yourself out of it and you start moving forward, that a lot of times they'll hoover and they'll try and come back. No, it's actually an energetic web. It's in the esoteric realm. If that makes any sense at all. And because I'm dark attracts light. So I'm always going to attract dark energies. To me. That's just, plus my Lilith and Pisces, that's another, I attract the deepest, darkest, evil fucking people. However, with having my Lilith and Pisces, it's the most powerful Lilith the most powerful Lilith position of all of the other Lilith positions combined. So my psychic level, when you learn how to harness that energy, your psychic level is way beyond a lot of even just regular Pisces or Scorpios or Cancers. That doesn't make me anything special at all, because there's people who have those placements who are way better than me. It's just, it pisses. Well, we all have some dark. It just sort of like the yin and the yang. The yin yang symbol. You have the light with that little spot of dark, and then you have the dark with that little spot of light. But narcissists are just dark. They don't have that spot of light. They're attracted to it because they don't have it. And what they want to do is suck all your energy. That ex, I wrote things down. I noticed things that when I was around him, even for a day or two, I'd have to come to my house. When I got away from him, I'd come to my house. And next thing you know, I'm in bed for 3, 4 fucking days because I don't have no energy. Sleeping. I had none. And then he has the nerve to sit there and say shit about me not having energy. It's kind of annoying. And then I was told my YouTube channel was attacked by him too. I don't really care what he thinks. Yeah. I mean, it depends on what both partners want. That's not inherently evil in itself. If that makes any sense. Like, I'm definitely not into that. But I prefer. Okay, what does that mean? You're going to have to explain that to me. I'm not sure what you're saying there. See, there's a lot of things that I know. There's a lot of things that I'm learning. I'm going to write that down. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'll look it up after I get off here. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? Constellations. Oh. So it's a neutral thing. Sounds about Libra like. Indecisive. Can't make up their damn mind. Yeah, I had one of those try and come back into my life too. The beginning of December. It's like, what don't these exes get? I don't want shit to do with them. I don't. None of them. I don't need that in my life. I don't. They're an ex for a reason. And then asking me to drive to see him too. Fuck that. I don't even want to talk to you, let alone drive to see you. Okay. Okay, I'm confused. You guys are confusing me. But either way, I appreciate y'all for joining me. I'm soon going to head off of here because I'm tired and I have to go and do a bunch of shit. Go to the website, scroll down, see Sagittarius one. You'll see the picture below. Okay. Press 2 to fix stars. So I'll be able to figure out where I'm from. I'm hoping. Because I know I don't fucking belong here. You know, and for the longest time, I'm like, I need to move. I need to get out of here. I hate where I live. I hate this state. It's too cold. And then I sit there and think, but if I go somewhere else, am I going to be just as miserable? As far as weather-wise. I don't like cold weather. It bothers me. You feel the same way too? It's like, now if I go here, like here's the thing. I have properties and if you go on my earlier chat that I did, I usually only do readings. I've been actually coming live a little bit more. But yeah, I've been coming live a lot more, but I usually just do readings. But when I saw that tonight, it just irked me when I saw that on YouTube, when I'm scrolling through and I'm like, now why are you giving people, like, if my people who are finally breaking free of these low energy vibration people, if they see that, they're going to think there's hope. And I've had so many people who are just stuck and waiting on one person, and it's like, no, live your life, break free, live your life, enjoy your life, try. And like I was saying, here's the thing. I'm kind of planted here where I'm at because I own 2 properties in this town. One's an apartment building, and then I own my house, and then I have it's a half double. So there's another house on the other side of me, and I own both of them. So it's like, do I want to just sell them? Because I've had really shitty luck with tenants. But then again, I haven't really been able to stay on top of a whole lot of stuff because I've been going through, with Uranus going through my first house. Everything came crumbling down. So I'm like, kind of like, I'm fixing things up now to get ready for if I decide for 100% that I'm selling. I'm kind of established where I'm at. And with being on YouTube and stuff, like I have degrees and stuff, tenants. I have people who live in my properties. They're called tenants. But, yes. And I've had shitty tenants. People who've ripped me out of thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars and then leave my places in trashed heap of mess that I got to go in and clean up then myself. It's not fun. But if you, like I said, I went live earlier today and I want to show the final results. You can see the before, and I want to show you the final results when I'm done tomorrow. That's my Aries sun getting shit done. I feel Mars inching closer all the time. Hi, Jameson. And I started seeing Mars, or feeling Mars, 2 days ago. I'm lucky to be out of bed most days before like 9 or 10. The last 3 days, I've been up by no later than, well, the day I did the Aries reading, I was up at 7:30 in the morning, popped my eyes right open. I was ready to go. That's not usually me. I'm usually like, oh God, it's 11:30. Do I have to get out of bed? Look, I even have a list of things that I've been writing that I need to get done in the next week. Big time, a lot of things. It's nice because I've been able to cross some of those things off that list for once. Usually Aries don't make make a whole lot of list, but I have to because I got so much stuff to do that I'm so backed up on because it's spending 8 months practically in bed. That Dark Night of the Soul shit is no joke. Yeah, I have to. I have 2 apartments that one that I have a tenant going into and by the 1st. And then I have another apartment I have to clean out, and I want to do the same thing with that one. I want to paint it, and I'm debating whether or not I want to put different carpet in it because people don't take care of anything. They don't. They don't take care of nothing. I've had so much windows broke, doors broke, locks broke, holes in wall. It's been horrible. Absolutely ridiculous. People hoarding fucking shit. It's just like, and I'm trying to get that place ready. And after I get that other apartment rented out, the cat lady downstairs is gonna get it too. She's getting axed. I understand. She's gone senile, man. She's fucking hoarding cats now. And I'm like, I can't have this. Like, I if she took care of them, she can't take care of herself, let alone 30 fucking cats. I've had to take cats out of there. I can't tell you how many times, and so is Code. So it's a matter of getting her out of there then and renovating that whole downstairs apartment, and it's huge, so that I can get the place ready in case I decide to sell it. So once I start making money off those 2 top and she gets out of that bottom, then it's off and running. I'm going to get that other apartment ready, and then I'm going to be working on my stuff because I have another YouTube channel that I'm starting as well besides Blue Flame. And it has to do, it's kind of a different, like a lot of people on in that are raising awareness about narcissistic abuse come at it from a teaching standpoint. I'm going to come at it from a spiritual standpoint, along with teaching and stuff too, but it's going to be from an astrological standpoint and a spiritual standpoint and what this dark night of the soul looks like. And a lot of empaths, that's how you can tell the difference between a codependent and an empath. Codependents, they'll just find another fucking narcissist and go through it again. Empaths learn their lesson, and then they step into their power and they move forward. So I don't usually like to put all my, and I'm probably going to delete this video because I'll be pissed if somebody else decides to steal my ideas, because that's happened to me. So yeah, I'm going to be coming at it from a different approach. And plus I have degrees, so I have degrees to back my ass up, and experience with all different types of these creatures. Well, absolutely. We need to know that stuff. And do you teach on that on your YouTube channel? I'll definitely subscribe. I never really, do you want to know why? I've never really watched Xena. I do like, yeah, I'm gonna, when I get off of here, I'm gonna click on your stuff. I'll subscribe to your channel. I know one thing. I know that there's been lost souls that I live in Pennsylvania, so I go to Gettysburg a lot. And I feel things and I sense things. And my dad's whole side of the family is pretty much, we're all either clairsentient or clairvoyant or claircognizant. But they like to be able to communicate. I don't necessarily like to communicate with lost souls, but they're drawn to me because they want crossed over. When we were in Gettysburg, we crossed over 4 in a matter of 45 minutes. Well, you'll have to see my other videos. I look like hell tonight. So, it's just because I've been working at my apartment I put in, the last 2 days, I probably put in 14 hours of cleaning, and I'm going to be putting in another 6 tomorrow, probably. So, kind of sucks, but oh well. Yeah, well, I'm gonna let you all go. I'm gonna head off to bed. I had a long day, like I can say. You guys can look at. Are you vaping too? You can look at my video I posted earlier today. I was down at my apartment building, and tomorrow when I'm finished with it all, and it's completed, cool. Yeah, we all vaping. I like the fact D-Lo right on fucking YouTube smokes weed. I think it's great. It's funny. Life boss, bitch. For sure. Either way, one of the things I found, my cousin had this ghost box thing when we were in Gettysburg crossing over lost souls. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, bud, subscribe. One of the things that there was a woman who came through on that ghost box, and then there was another spirit that was holding her there. She could not get through. Well, I had to call Michael the Archangel for him to release her.
Are you still live?
Yes, I am.
I gotta say something quick.
No. Wait. I'm almost done.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to call Michael the Archangel so that she could go into the light and be released. We made the portal for the light, and then wouldn't you know, he was afraid. He said he called us liars. Well, we're not liars. And then when they go into the light, they'll actually come over the ghost box and say, "Home, thank you," or something along those lines, like, "I made it." So it's super cool to watch that actually happen. And then you can sense it. And usually what I would do is I'd flick my lighter as sort of like for them to see a light, and then they would cross over. It was cool. Me and my cousin crossed over 3 spirits that day. Well, within a matter of about an hour in Gettysburg. There's so many lost souls in Gettysburg. I keep going there. Gettysburg people are going to be pissed at me because I'm going to be crossing everyone over. Yes, Rosario. Hello. These kids. Well, I'm being summoned by my children, so I got to let y'all alone. Thank you for coming on. Yeah. Figure I'd come on. Like I said, with reading and reading stuff, make sure that you're sifting it through your intuition and what your higher self is telling you. Don't ever go by what just one reader. If it resonates, absolutely. I've helped multiple people cross over. My house was haunted with a bunch of spirits, and most of them I had to call in a paranormal team. It was that bad. the oldest cemetery down the street from my house. I was pulling them in from that cemetery. Plus, there was a kid that was killed in front of my house. He was coming through. I attract lost souls to me to help them cross over. I haven't had much problems though lately with any of that. Stuff usually ramps up at a certain time of year, which is usually like January after the holidays. I don't know if that's when the house that was built here before this house was built actually burnt down. But yeah, I knew a bunch of shit that I should not know. And one of these times I'm going to come on and tell y'all about it. But I'm going to let y'all go. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming on and hanging out, talking to me. I'm going to check out that website too that you were telling me about, and I got to check on my kids. So you guys have a good night. I love you.
I love you, fans.
We'll see you later. Bye.